This week,
students travel the country in search of the perfect post-secondary school.
French Week floods the hallways.
A PSA on cell phone use.
A feature on a transfer student from Russia.
And the drama department puts on a theater showcase.
All this and more on the MWHS Wildcat News.
Welcome back, Wildcats. I'm Quinn Burton.
And I'm Delaney Lewick.
As juniors and seniors alike get ready for what life will be like after high school, it includes taking college visits across the country. Staff reporters Addison Harris and Zianza Delgado interviewed students who are getting ready for college.
Starting the year off, juniors and seniors both have their hands full with college planning. Students consider lots of different factors like size of the campus, if the college has their major, cost, and location.
I need diversity and inclusion in a college. I don't want to go somewhere where A, I can't be myself, and B, I'm not going to have access to other cultures and other experiences.
Students also use Naviance to help them search for colleges they are interested in and help connect with the school and the counselors. Naviance helps put together college visits and helps students further explore colleges.
The key is, where am I going to develop myself the best? I need to find opportunities. I need to know if I'm a good fit for a larger school. I'm going to have the be motivated to get out there and become part of a larger school. Sometimes that takes a little different type of personality type. Some people do better in a smaller environment, would be more likely to get involved and grow in that way in their college experience.
Management teachers help students realize the true importance of keeping your GPA up throughout all 4 years of high school in preparation for college.
Like money, which is unfortunate, but I think that and then just kind of the programs that they have and what I'm interested in.
Senior Grace Ellett spent a lot of time applying for different scholarships. Ellett's parents were invited to Millard West in order to be at the surprise meeting where she received the Braces Omaha Scholarship, which is given to students who empower others to be kind. Shocked and grateful, Ellett is excited to put this money towards college to pursue her career.
Through, and if I really well working with animals and helping them, I'll go down pre-vet and all of that. But if I want more conservation and stuff, I'll go down that path. Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Make sure you turn in your scholarships to Mrs. Marshall in the guidance office so they can get a grand total.
This has been Addie Harris and Cianya Salgado with the MWHS Wildcat News.
Pups with a Purpose is here today in the library. They are offering sessions with therapy dogs, coloring pages, and more.
If you've been down the Green Mount or the 120s hallway, you may have seen the French decor around the school. Staff reporters Trey Jokums and Sam Whitaker bring you the broadcast on French Week.
From December 5th to December 8th, Millard West French Club is celebrating its annual French Week to educate students around the school a few tidbits of French culture and the opportunities it may offer.
We want to kind of bring awareness to French, and it sounds silly, but it's not as common of a language, obviously, and so it's good to just get people aware of the culture and get students excited about it, teach them some things, and it's a fun project for our French club and French students to kind of get involved in as well. So it's just a nice week to get excited about French.
Students in French Club spent time after school on December 4th setting up for the week of activities they had planned to bring awareness to this subject.
We did research on different aspects of French life, like sports and music, and we shared that. The importance of French Week is to get everyone excited about French culture, and maybe they can learn something that they didn't already know.
Throughout the week, clothing themes were announced to correspond with certain events or stereotypes, as well as having trivia questions for prizes that all grades could compete for.
As we prepare for French Week, or throughout French Week, what we do is we have daily lessons about culture. So for example, earlier this week, one of the dress-up days was Mardi Gras. So we talked about some of the traditions of Mardi Gras and how it relates back to French culture. Another one of the dress-up days was to wear stripes, and we talked about, is that a stereotype or not? It's not. And just kind of had fun with some of those traditions.
Inside classes, French teachers educate their students on not just the language, but important French traditions surrounding the themes. For the MWHS Wildcat News, this has been Trey Jokums and Sam Whitaker.
Holiday Spirit Week continues next week with Merry Morning Monday, where you wear jammies, Tuesdays, a plaid out, and Wednesday is Green for Grinch Day.
And now I have this quick PSA on cell phone use. This year, it was reported that 97% of Americans own a cell phone, and the average screen time for each American exceeds 4 hours and 25 minutes a day. However, excessive screen time has been proven to be harmful for a number of reasons. It can cause negative effects on mental health, such as depression and anxiety, as well as issues with sleep. One simple solution for limiting screen time is the use of free apps and settings that help decrease social media use. So the next time you think about picking up your phone, think of the consequences. Seniors, if you need any transcripts or college materials submitted for any deadlines through January 12th, you must have that request made in the counseling office by today.
As you may have seen, diversity has grown throughout West in many ways. Whether it be the EO program or foreign exchange students, we have many new students from around the school. Junior Fatima Okanoa recently moved to the United States from Moscow, Russia. Staff reporters Addison Sharkey and Aubrey Thomas bring you this feature.
Fatima Okanova, a junior at Millard West, recently moved to Nebraska from Moscow, Russia 5 months ago and is quickly adapting to her new life here.
Not only is living in America something exciting for her, but it's also something that she's looked forward to for a long time.
I don't feel some culture shock because I was prepared for it. It was my dream to come to America, and I remember I watched a lot of videos about American life, about high school, so it was like easy to adjust.
As this is Fatima's first year of school in the States, she's still getting used to the differences between her school in Russia and Millard West.
Oh my gosh, she's very, very sweet. She's like the kindest person, and she just loves coming to school, and she loves being at school in the United States, and she's incredibly hardworking, and she, I can just tell she's super excited to be here. So she and I have been able to communicate very well. Yeah, it's impressive how well she does.
She's also experiencing several new things nearly every day, from food to other attractions and customs. Fatima's taking it all in.
Every day I have a new American food, and I can tell that it's not tasty.
Coming to a new school has allowed Fatima to meet many new friends and form strong relationships with others.
Well, she's a really good friend. Like, she always asks me how am I, if I work or something, because she knows I work. I also ask her like the same stuff.
Overall, Fatima's enjoying her time here and can't wait to make new memories. This has been Addison Sharkey
and Aubrey Thomas with the MWHS Wildcat News.
Reminder, varsity girls and boys play at home Saturday afternoon against Gretna. Girls play at 2 and boys play at 3:45. Students get in free with a canned food donation.
Finally, staff reporters Jacob Hargens and Zianja Delgado bring you this broadcast on the theater showcase from the other week.
On Tuesday, November 28th, the Drama Department hosted their annual Theater Excellence Showcase, where students of all grades came together to display their talent. They practiced for weeks and had performances including monologues, solos, short films, and showcases of theater tech that are previously submitted to the Nebraska Thespian Festival.
The performances many students chose to do were based on theatrical performances, some of which have been performed at Millard West this year, such as Marvin's Room and Frozen.
Not your mother. I'm your roommate. Roommates share responsibilities. Maybe you should go buy your own snacks instead of stealing mine. I don't even know what you do.
I performed 2 monologues, one from Marvin's Room by Scott McPherson and the other from The Lacey Project by Alina Smith. I think it's gotten better as I've performed more, but at the very beginning when you're on stage, it's nerve-wracking. And then you sort of get into the rhythm of it and it can ease, but I think it's come from practice.
In preparation for their performances, the students would repeatedly go over their lines, making sure their voices are loud and clear, as well as using the right body language to really get into their performance.
I'm not afraid of anything. Who would give up what they want without a trial?
I prepared for at least 2 months with my vocal coach, and what we mainly focused on was my technique, how I wanted to sound specifically, and also how I wanted to look on stage.
For all the students, these performances are not just a huge showcase of talent, but also takes a lot of confidence to get up on stage and perform for an audience. Many students had a lot of nerves, even if they've been doing theater for years.
I think
I was really nervous for my solo, especially because all the other solos were really good as well. We have some really talented singers, so I was definitely a little self-conscious singing in front of them, but I think I did good. I think it was really fun to showcase all the things that I did for Frozen, and also it's good to get experience singing in front of people, so.
The Theater Excellence Showcase was a success not only for the theater students, but for the department as a whole. Many of the students had a great time practicing and performing, and we'll see them again very soon in Trifles, which will be performing on February 8th, 9th, and 11th.
For the MWHS Wildcat News, this has been Jacob Hargens and Cianya Saliado.
That's all for this week, Wildcats. Make sure to head to the Catalyst online for more stories like these and check out the Uproar radio station for news around the school in the Omaha metro area.
For the MWHS Wildcat News, this has been Quinn Burton
and Delaney Loick. We'll see you next week.